Hello, welcome to another Wine with Tweedy video. I'm in Hampstead, the other side of Hampstead Heath from where I live, and sometimes I like to come here on the tube because there's a Jeroboams here wine shop, so I get a slightly different selection of wines to choose from, and then walk this way to the Heath, have an al fresco tasting session, and then head home from there. Rather a nice tree-lined avenue to greet you as you arrive on the Heath from this angle. It's a lot more dignified somehow, the Hampstead side. I was amazed by how these stones, always here, don't just get knocked off. That's odd. Here's one of my favourite sitting spots, often featured in these videos, and it's like somebody's planted something there. Oh well, it's not currently raining, although it's threatening to, so I think I can just make do with a bench. A bit damp, but I've got my sit mat there to keep my posterior dry, and I suppose I can open a bottle of wine here. I was slightly underwhelmed today by the wine selection in Jeroboams in Hampstead. I've got a feeling you know, it's just a case of accepting reality, really. There was very little other than, you know, in a sort of slightly more eye-watering price ranges that was older than 2020. It seems like there's been a definite shift over to those vintages now, 2020, even 2021, in terms of Burgundy, particularly Côte de Nuit Burgundy Red, which is all I'm really interested in. So the best I could manage was this Gevrey Chambertin from Drouhin, Laroze. I have a terrible feeling I've actually had this before. It's 2020. Hopefully I've probably had a different vintage, and therefore there is something useful and novel in doing this wine review. Otherwise, let's just hope you all have very short-term memories and can't actually recall that I've had probably the same wine before. I could, of course, you know, search through my back catalogue of videos now, but can I be bothered? I don't know, to see if I actually have had this before. Well, I'm going to open it regardless. Meeting with a bit of resistance for the wine prongs going in. It's quite a narrow opening, actually, the neck there, and quite thick glass around the collar of this bottle. Okay, what do we have? It's deep red. Oh, that's all right. Sort of slightly pretty, slightly perfumed. The nose is a lot more dainty than the that sort of deep dark red colour of the wine itself suggests it's going to be. It is relatively thick, sort of quite a lot of body there by Gevrey Chambertin standards, or at least the type that I tend to drink. A little bit of some tiny hints of tannin and spice towards the end, but overall, yeah, quite big, relatively full-bodied for a Burgundy, a Gevrey Chambertin, but nice some sort of pretty cherry, ever so slightly floral notes on the nose. So yeah, not bad overall. As an accompaniment, a large bag of Wotsits. Would rather have had Monster Munch, but the victualers, the grocers of Hampstead seemed unable to provide me with aforementioned snack. So quickly to sum up, the fact that it's got big fruit there means it's surprisingly drinkable now, despite being only 3 years old. Cheers.